I'm on the west side of Chicago.
Are you loving that ring? Is it too much? Maybe it photographs well. Is it shiny?
I mean, of course the pictures would look different, but I was just thinking maybe, but like the places you guys like were the mail room.
obvious. Like maybe for me it's more obvious anyway, but if I sit and try to like rehearse something and rehearse a conversation, it's one thing if you're an actor and you read lines and have to say certain things, but if you're giving an interview and you're supposed to just be having a conversation, I can't operate like that, like, oh well wait, I have to like, check my notes and oh yes, so why do you live in New York? Why do you like it? Yes, like it's so boring for me. Half the time that's the reason why people don't watch interviews anymore, because they're boring. So for me, I don't even rehearse anything. I just know what the event is about or what, why I'm at the specific place, and then I just ask people like whatever I think of, like, where did you get your pants? Oh, so yeah, I do that a lot, but I don't know, some people hate it and some people like it. Some people, they say that it, well, nobody really said anything. It was just this one guy, because he's like stupid. He's his designer. I'm like, yeah, he's his designer. Oh my god, he's like crazy. First of all, he's just weird. He got mad at me because he wanted me to like shoot in his clothes, but I said I would like do a shoot, whatever. He couldn't basically like afford to pay like my agency fee, and I wouldn't test with him normally because he didn't really, like, his clothes were good, but he didn't have any photographer, any, no nothing. But I felt really bad for him because he gave me this story like, oh, I'm just a poor, struggling designer, blah, 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 blah. So, I was like, okay, fine, whatever, like, I'll shoot in your clothes. Like, his clothes were actually nice. He just didn't have anything but clothes. And he had a birthday party, like, a week before we were supposed to shoot. And so he invites me to his birthday party, and I'm like, okay, cool, so do you want a present? What do you want? And this just shows you New York people, okay? This is like that's how people are like in New York. I will continue and go back to that point. But, yes, so he invited me to his birthday party, and I said, okay, cool, so what do you want for your birthday? He said, oh, buy me this $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag, because you know what it is? He knew where I live, and he just figured probably like, oh, spoiled, like, rich brat, her father, like, gets her an apartment so she can, like, basically, like, take advantage. And, it's like that's the thing about New York. That's the only thing that I'll say gets me, is that people are very motivated and they're very opportunistic sometimes. So it's kind of like you can't always tell people what you're like or where you're from or about your family or, things really about yourself, because they might use that information later or treat you differently because of that information. Like, if he didn't know where I lived and I just mentioned, like, the building, he just asked, somebody asks you where you live, you're not like, oh, I can't tell you, I'm sorry. Like, I told him, and then, like, his eyes lit up, like, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, he's like, oh, yes, sucker. But sorry, I'm not a sucker. I have a brain in my head, I know, and someone's trying to, like, take advantage of me, but whatever. So, I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'll see if I can do that for you. So I didn't go to his birthday party because me personally, I'm not a very confrontational person. If someone's like rude or like stupid, I'd rather just like ignore them and let them be stupid and live their life stupidly. But it has to be like really bad for me to say something to somebody. So I just ignored it and didn't go. And the next week, like 2 days before the shoot, he texts me and he's like, so where's my bag? And he's like, yes! I was like trying to ignore it and be polite, and he was like, where's my bag? If you were going to get it, you should have just said so. I was like, oh, and this man is 50 years old.
What's up, t-shirt